Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live, we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, man. Bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. So if you're new to the channel, man, you just stumbled across the best kept secret in DFS, the Golden Goose Show. Hit that subscribe button, turn notification bells on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop, alright? Also, everybody, one small favor. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Enjoying the views. The views are going up, but let's get the likes up as well, man. Let's keep a nice balanced ratio over there, man. Hit that like button for your boy, alright? No lineup review yesterday. 3 game slate yesterday. We didn't do a video. No starting five. Kind of 2 and 3 game slates. We kind of take it off, take it light. Now I did play a couple of lineups last night, and the two guys I was heavy on, Joe Ingles and Brooke Lopez, I I don't even know how they didn't even see 30 minutes combined, I don't believe, but that probably over an exaggeration, but for real, like Joe Ingles only saw like 15 minutes and Brooke Lopez only saw like 23, 24. Like how is that the only minutes you see when you got all those guys out? So 3 games didn't go well for me yesterday, but that's okay. Y'all know over here I tell you on the small slates, the 2 to 3 gamers, that's when you want to take your shots at the large field GPPs if you're only playing a couple of lineups, because smaller options is only so many ways you can go. So 2 3 game slates like that, we like to take a stab at the large field GPPs. So we was doing it with Ingles and Lopez, trying to get a little different, but like I said, they just didn't get the minutes. I don't know why, but anyway, on to today's slate, man. 10 game slate, starting the week off strong. Let's get to it, man. New Year's in full effect. Let's get to some winning ways for 2023, all right? At the top, man, at the point guard, a guy I got my eye on. Well, first, let me say this, man. Y'all know how it go. It's a 10 game slate. We waiting on a lot of injury news. You know how this going to go. The value right now may not be the value tonight, but if Garland and Mobley sits again, man, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get a whole lot of this right here. This is what you're going to get a whole lot of right now, especially in single entry. If Garland and Mobley is out, just know everybody's starting with this right here. For the most part, it's gonna be, I'm gonna say everybody, but a lot of people gonna start with this right here. And I mean, I can't blame him. Luka is just looking like he is not gonna miss. He's got to be averaging like 80 fantasy points the last 5 games. Something ridiculous. It is just ridiculous, man. Every time I fade him, I ain't upset because I done took him a time or two in this 5 game stretch. But whenever, it don't even matter. Like, I don't think it looking like you can't fade him right now. I don't think he stayed this high forever, but he's definitely in play at 12-4. But if Levert and not Levert, if Garland and Mobley out, you're gonna see a lot of this, especially in your single entry. So, just be prepared for that and try to get different. You gotta decide if that's what you want to go with, or you're gonna get a little different. I would go with the value pieces, Levert and Love. Those are gonna be solid value. Right now is a slate 6. But let's get into this starting five, man. Just the FYI. So you gotta, the key to single entry, man, you don't gotta get super different. You don't gotta do crazy plays, guys that might get 20 or 30 minutes. No, you want safe and secure plays, guys that gonna get the minutes, and guys that project well. You just want to try to get different. You can be chalky. You can start your lineup with Luka, Levert, and Love, but you're gonna have to get different in some other spots if you're trying to take it down. That's all. But let's get into it, man. At the top, I want to look at LaMelo Ball. 10K, very solid play here. He's been playing well. Going against these Los Angeles Lakers, no defense over there. LaMelo Ball has been shooting 10 plus 3 attempts like all season. He took like 14 last game. So any instant that he shoots well, you know what he brings you peripheral wise. He's going to give you some rebounds. He definitely offers double digit assist upside. Any game you get he's shooting well or that 3 ball is falling, you're going to get 60 plus from him, because he is taking so many shots, and you add that with the peripherals and the usage he's getting and the great matchup against the Lakers, you got to have some attention. Pardon me. You're going to have to want to get some LaMelo Ball in your player pools tonight, I think, in this matchup, all right? Now, coming in at shooting guard, it's a guy I typically don't go to that much unless it's Well, these two guys together, I don't go to unless one of them is out. And the guys I'm talking about are Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. I like looking at DeJounte Murray right here in a great matchup against the Golden State Warriors. He's only 8,500. The thing I'm paying attention to is the last two games, DeJounte Murray's been knocking on the door of a triple double. We know from his time in San Antonio that's what he do. He's a guy who fill up the stat sheet. One of those games was with Trae Young, one of them was without. But the key is he's approached him the last two games, which is something he hasn't done a lot of that year. So I don't know if he's finally finding his groove with these Hawks over here or what he's getting into, but I definitely got my eye on him in a great matchup. Love the solid price on him at 8,500. Get you some DeJounte Murray in your player pools. Now coming in at small forward, I'm going to look at Mr. Gary Trent Jr. here. 5,300. Price is elevated a little bit, but I think he's still a solid play provided Van Vliet is out. Now, this news all hinders on Fred Van Vliet. So, if he's out, I think you can go back to Gary Trent Jr. It's been an up and down year for him, but he's played well as of late, especially with Van Vliet out. So, I don't mind getting to him, especially in a great matchup against these Pacers. Pace-up matchup for the Raptors here. I like getting the Gary Trent Jr. at 5,300. Now, coming in at power forward, we're going to stay in that Cleveland game, and I don't mind playing Kevin Love over here at 4,700. Especially, like I said, if those guys, if Garland and Mobley is out, the Cavs guys are in play, man. LeVert, you know I'm going to have some Donovan Mitchell. That's my guy. Kevin Love's my favorite between him and LeVert. I don't know. LeVert should left such a bad taste in my mouth. I've taken him so many times and seen him get 30 minutes and not do nothing. So I know he has a very low floor. LeVert can go out there and play 30 minutes and get you 20 fantasy points. So Love is my favorite. Not just saying that you know that's in the realm of possibilities for him. LeVert's still gonna be a good play if those guys are out for Cleveland. But Love is just my favorite of the two value plays from him. Between LeVert and Love, if I had to choose between one of the two, it'll be Kevin Love for me. Just the rebound and upside, double potential going against the Chicago Bulls right here. Both of them saw big minutes last time out in this situation, so I'm okay with you going to either one of them. Just Love's my personal favorite out of the two. All right. And then coming in at center, guy got my eye on, man. This price is just too cheap for him. Ivica Zubac, 5,100 going against the Miami Heat. Now, I know that his minutes is in question. They play with his minutes here and there. But he's going to approach 30 minutes. Now, the question is, does he get like 33, 34? Do they cap him at 27 or 28? He's going to approach 30 minutes. But the price tag right here is 5,100 is real cheap for a guy that has double-digit upside. I mean, double upside. I'm sorry. He can walk. He can easily get you 12 points, 12, 13 rebounds in this spot, man. I like getting Ivica Zubac 5,100. I know it's a perceived tough matchup against the Miami Heat, but they've already played the Heat one time this year, and I think Ivica Zubac saw like 33 minutes. Might have gave you like 28 fantasy points. Nothing too crazy to write home about, but I still like going to him right here. Like I said, at 5,100, he's averaging close to 30 fantasy points a year. If he just gets you 30, that's a nice return on his 5,100 salary, man. I like getting the Zubac in this matchup against the Miami Heat. He should come in at low ownership. I know nobody really want to go to him, especially on the 10-game slate, but definitely got my eye on Ivica Zubac, all right? There you have it, your starting five for DraftKings. LaMelo Ball, DeJounte Murray, Gary Trent Jr., Kevin Love, and Ivica Zubac, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine. Let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there, all right? Now, coming in at the top, man, he's the thumbnail, so you know he's over here. Give me LaMelo Ball, $9,700, $300 discount over here on FanDuel. Like I said, I love the matchup. I love his production opportunities. That's my new word, production opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Which means he's getting a lot of shot attempts. He's the primary ball handler, so you know he has assist chances. All of the above, man. Give me LaMelo Ball at 9,700 going against the Los Angeles Lakers. All right? Coming in at shooting guard. You already know, man. Point Donovan Mitchell. Listen, disappointed last time out. Just didn't shoot the ball well. He didn't even take a lot of shots as LeVert and Love really had it going. I think he was like 5 or 16 last time out when we took him, but I have no fear and no worries of going back to point Donovan Mitchell, going against the Chicago Bulls. Like I said, provided Garland and Mobley are out, man, give me Donovan Mitchell 8,900 over here on FanDuel. At the small forward, a little something different for y'all, man. TJ Warren, 4,600. Nice little value play. I've been playing a couple of times. It worked out once, and he's just been okay. Killed me one time, but 4,600. Another guy, similar to Zubac, he's going to approach 30 minutes. We saw him see 31 minutes last time out, which is a great sign because we know he can get 30 minutes. But he should be in that 27, 26 to 32-minute range. And he could have a chance to see a little more runs with the Brooklyn Nets being a heavy favorite against the San Antonio Spurs. This could turn into a blowout and get ugly real fast, real soon, which could lead to a few more minutes from TJ Warren and a few more minutes without Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving on the court, man. Any minutes that he get without those two guys on the court, or at least one of those guys, is going to bode well for TJ Warren. But I think he's a very solid player, 4,600 coming off the bench. That a player that should see 30 minutes in this contest, and you know what he's capable of. TJ Warren has given you big games, so they looked at him for scoring off the bench. He's their primary scorer off the bench. I like TJ Warren. All right. Coming in at the power forward, I want to look at Jabari Smith, 5K. Now, this is provided Sengun is out. Now, last time we saw Sengun miss, Jabari Smith got into foul trouble. You got to kind of worry about that, but going against this matchup against the Dallas Mavericks, hopefully he can avoid the foul trouble here. And with Dallas not really having a strong presence inside, he should see a few more rebound opportunities with no Sengun. So I like him here for a slight double-double in this spot against the Dallas Mavericks. Just hope he can avoid that foul trouble and see his full 30-plus minute run. Now, if you think he's going to get in foul trouble, you can feel free to go to Tari Eason over there, as he got the bulk of the run last game when Smith got in foul trouble with no Sengun. So just however you want to play it here, or you can just avoid it altogether. But I like getting to this situation here against this Dallas Mavericks front court. And then coming in at center, I'm going to stay with Kevin Love, 5,500. Just taking advantage of the value. He's still, LeVert is definitely the more expensive of the two over here, like I said. So, I'm going to revert to Love, him being my favorite. The two at 5,500 definitely has double-double potential. He can get you 18 and 13, man, like Kevin Love in this spot going against the Chicago Bulls. There you have it, your starting five on FanDuel. Kevin Love, Jabari Smith, TJ Warren, Donovan Mitchell, and LaMelo Ball, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, gang. I'm going to catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.